A week of intense news coverage and fevered speculation, Millie Dowler's disappearance seems completely mystifying. All we can hope for tonight is that someone who sees this reconstruction will see something that maybe didn't seem important at the time. This is a heartfelt appeal to everyone who was in Walton-upon-Thames a week ago.
I think perhaps ask you to describe Amanda. She's a bright, intelligent, witty, loving daughter. She's, lovely.
There were plenty of people who saw Millie coming home from school. At roughly 3:15 or 3:30, she went for a coffee and chips with friends in a regular haunt for school kids, the station cafe.
Nah, Gareth definitely. Gorgeous. His song is so much better, he's going to knock him off #1 this week.
Oh, that monster thinks it's handsome.
I thought he was supposed to be really good.
Popular person?
I've got to be my dad. My phone's out of credit. Can I borrow yours?
Of course you can.
Thank you. Hello, Dad. I'm with some friends. I'm going to be a bit late. Oh, not long, about half an hour. Okay, well, where are you now? Okay. Okay, I'll see you at home. Bye-bye. Thank you.
That's all right, don't worry about it.
It's always packed though, isn't it? We'll come home at 6 then. Yeah.
Millie's home is a 15-minute walk towards Hersham, starting down Station Avenue and following a busy main road all the way.
We'll see you at school. Yeah. See you later. Bye.
A friend saw her just after 4 p.m, but her bus came before she could say hello. Look carefully. A 13-year-old with white blouse, grey skirt and a beige rucksack. You may not have seen anything dramatic, just a car stopping you assume might be her parents. Anything. Because this is where Millie simply disappeared. Sally, it's your birthday today, and let's hope, beyond hope, that it's a happy one, turns out a happy one, whatever happens. Obviously there's an opportunity that Millie's still alive. She's just decided to go off, something happened, and she's watching this. I think in your heart you now accept she's likely to have been abducted, is that right?
I think so. I think we'd like to think that she'd run away. But it's, yeah, I can't believe it really. And I can't see
if she,
sorry.
I can say, if she was abducted as you fear, it's quite likely whoever did it will be watching this.
Yes.
What would you say to him if he's watching now?
I'd say if someone has taken Millie and is holding her, then please, please give her back to us. You can't believe the enormous grief it's caused the family and her friends and everybody that knows her. It's just been absolutely awful. We're absolutely devastated. And so please give her back to us.
And if the worst has happened?
And if it's the worst that's happened, then just also I'll appeal and say, can you give us some sort of signal what has happened so we know and can get on, basically, move on.
Can I just make an appeal, incidentally. There are a lot of people who, or not about a lot of people, but some people who might think it's a bit of a prank to take up on that as, you know, as a hoax. What you're going to need is some sort of evidence, some sort of proof. For her to have disappeared, I mean, it seems almost that she must have got into a vehicle. Is she the sort of girl who would ever get into a car driven by a stranger?
I think neither of us believe that she would do that. It's most unlikely.
So either, if she was abducted, she was picked up by somebody she knew, or else there would have been a struggle.
Yes, you can only believe that. So, if anybody saw anything, they were driving down that road. I've driven that road many times. If they saw anything at all, just driving down that road, please call us.
You're talking about Ryden's Road?
Well, I'm talking about Station Avenue.
Yeah.
Because that's where she was last seen that we're aware of.
Right. Do you want to hear from everybody who was there between, what, 4 and 5 o'clock last Thursday?
Yes, I do, because we need to build a picture, and only by knowing who was there at that time will we build that picture. So I appeal to anyone who was in that area around that time in the afternoon to call us.
We've seen what she was wearing, that white blouse, the grey skirt, and she had the beige knapsack. What was in the knapsack?
There was a small pencil case. There was also significantly a small white wallet, plastic. That had a small red heart in the top right-hand corner of the face, which is quite significant. As well as that, she had still her Nokia phone, and that was silver in colour, blue on the back, and had in indelible ink Millie written on the back. In addition to that, we know that she had a set of house keys. Now, they had a fob which was in black and yellow, and that fob consisted of a bottle opener, so we know that she had those. As well as that, she was wearing a small silver chain, which was 20 inches in length. That had a pendant, which was a fairy or nymph in 3/4 profile, about 1 inch high. And she also had 2 silver rings, one which was damaged. Now, we would appeal, obviously, for anyone, not only who's seen Millie, but who's seen that property, should it be lying anywhere, please to let us know.
There's been some wild and persuasive sounding, to some people, speculation that this is linked with other women, young women who've gone missing in the southeast of England. It is just speculation, is it, or is there something persuasive in it?
Obviously, we've looked into those links, but let me say categorically here that there is nothing that links this case with any other at this time. We are sure of that.
Okay. Well, Millie, if you're watching, or if anybody's watching who saw anything, or who was in that area at the time, for heaven's sake, please, please ring. And if you are the person who's responsible for her disappearance, you've heard her mum, for heaven's sake, just let her know what happened. 0500 600 600, or you can call the incident room on 01 372 471 212.